I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part.
Good afternoon, fellow Helldivers. This is Super Citizen Boaz reporting in to give you Liberty's latest on Super Earth's greatest tyranny fighting weapon. Today we'll be talking about none other than G&G's latest ESG 10 bullpup gas semi-automatic shotgun. The G&G ESG 10 is a blend construction of their high-strength polymer as well as aluminum. So the lower end portion of the ESG 10, including the pistol grip, the lower receiver group, and the stock, is going to be made out of G&G's legendary high-strength polymer, and the upper receiver group, carry handle, and the M-lock handguard is going to be constructed out of aluminum, which gives you the perfect blend of strength, durability, and keeping everything lightweight to take on all the abuse that Super Earth's enemies might throw at you. Starting from the front of the ESG-10, we do have an integrated carrying handle for making one-hand carrying very easy. Also included on the carrying handle is going to be a full-length monolithic Picatinny top rail, which allows you to mount whatever accessories your heart desires, and also comes included with a 3-dot sighting system, which is fiber optic, making aiming very easier, but it is a shotgun. The chances of you using these sights are very minimal. But moving down towards the handguard, you do have a 2-piece handguard system, the top piece being aluminum and being lightweight M-lock to attach any further accessories your heart desires, but the bottom is going to be made out of polymer, which makes holding the gun very comfortable, and even has a nice little ramped hand stop to make sure that you don't friendly fire yourself. Moving to the center of the ESG-10 is where you're going to find G&G's pistol grip. This is going to be using gas blowback spec AR-15 style pistol grips, which can be changed out for anything else that you might want, but the included pistol grip is extremely comfortable. Now moving above the pistol grip, you have an ambidextrous fire selector, which you can go from safe and to 5-round burst, and if you switch it all the way 180 degrees, you'll get 10-round bursts. So you can adjust on the fly how much freedom you want to dispense to Super Earth's enemies. Moving to the rear of the ESG-10 is where all the action happens. Because this is a bullpup style design shotgun, you are going to feed the magazine behind the pistol grip. Now with that being in mind, G&G has gone ahead and included an ambidextrous enlarged magazine release, which makes reloading really quick and easy to do on the field. And also on the rear points, you do have an ambidextrous QD sling attachment points as well on the front as well to mount any slings. Beneath the stock is going to be the gas intake valve where you fill this gun up with green gas, and because the gun stores the green gas and not the magazine, you will be able to use any standard version 2 compatible M4 AEG magazine. Because the gun uses standard M4 AEG magazines, you can not only use the magazine that's included with the gun, which holds around 107 rounds, you can also use plenty of other aftermarket magazines, including, and what we recommend, is to use the PTS EPM1 magazine. Operating the G&G ESG-10 is extremely simple. All you have to do is load up the magazine with BBs, fill up the gun with green gas, and then just simply select from safe to 5-round or 10-round burst, and you could squeeze the trigger away. Again, this is a semi-automatic gas shotgun, meaning you don't need to pump anything, you don't need to charge anything. As long as there is gas in the gun and BBs in the magazine, you should be able to dispense tons of liberty to Super Earth's enemies. Internally is where things get very interesting for the G&G ESG-10. There is nothing quite like this on the Airsoft market. It's a semi-automatic bullpup gas-powered shotgun that takes M4 AEG magazines. Again, there's nothing quite like it on the Airsoft market. It uses a single inner barrel and it shoots BBs in a nice shower pattern. There is no adjustable hop-up on this gun because it's a purpose-built CQB weapon, and G&G recommends that you use 0.20 gram BBs for maximum effectiveness. This begs the question, does a G&G ESG-10 take aftermarket internal upgrades? As we see it right now, most likely not. This is a new system, proprietary system that was developed by G&G, and only time will tell if other aftermarket companies want to further add on to the system. But as we see it right now, this is a very specific purpose-built airsoft gun for CQB. We don't really think that you ever need to change anything out about this gun. And to all my more tech-minded individuals out there, leave the poor gun alone. It deserves to stand on its own and just have fun with what it can do. The coolest feature about the G&G ESG B-10 is that this gun is tracer compatible. All you have to do is punch out the front pin of the gun and you could slide off the aluminum upper assembly of the gun. This will expose the barrel shroud, which you can unscrew with some effort, and that'll reveal an AEG outer barrel. Looks kind of like an M4 AEG outer barrel with 14mm counterclockwise threading, and this will allow you to throw on any smaller type tracer units, and then once you have that secured on, you can throw back on the barrel shroud and reverse the process to put the gun back together, and there you go. The gun is tracer ready and can light up all your tracer rounds downrange. The G&G ESG B-10 semi-automatic gas shotgun chronos in at roughly 250 FPS using 0.2 gram BBs and green gas at the 5-shot burst setting. And at the 10-shot burst setting, it was very difficult to get a proper chrono reading, but it was roughly around 200 FPS with the 0.2 gram BB and green gas. It's no secret that airsoft can be an expensive hobby, especially when you're trying to acquire multiple airsoft guns and customizing and building them out and having your own airsoft loadout. Which is why here at AirsoftGI.com, we are giving away up to $1,000 in store credit with our shopping spree giveaway. All it takes for you to win our shopping spree giveaway is for you to go to airsoftgi.com and place an order of $20 or more. Now this is calculated before shipping and taxes. Anything on airsoftgi.com, as long as your order subtotal reaches to $20 or more, will automatically enter you to win our shopping spree giveaway. The next step is for you to tune into our weekly Thursday shopping spree giveaway live stream, where again you could potentially win up to $1,000 worth in a giant shopping spree. Over the years, we've helped many airsofters transform their measly $20 order into a massive shopping spree, and you could be the next winner. So make sure that if you place an order of $20 or more at airsoftgi.com, you are automatically qualified. So make sure to tune into our shopping spree giveaway live streams so that way you can be the next big winner. We're now at the Super Earth testing facility. We have our fellow veteran Helldiver Isaiah here to demonstrate the G&G ESG B-10 semi-automatic gas shotgun. Downrange in the testing facility, we do have around 15 feet away standard lower life form automaton or terminid equivalent target, and we're going to be shooting it at the 5-round burst setting. Go ahead and take it away, Isaiah. As you can see, it's extremely effective with the nice cone of fire. And because of the higher ammo consumption, the magazine will run dry faster than usual. So expect to get some faster magazine changes, Helldivers, and start practicing the bullpup reload. Like I said, learning a bullpup reload is not easy. So it's good to practice, make sure that you become lightning fast while on a Helldive. Now I will now demonstrate with a 10-round burst and show you the devastating effectiveness of the 10-round burst. Certainly less muzzle velocity, a higher volume of fire, perfect for clearing out buildings, rooms, hallways. Devastating effect. We will now take it to further distances using the 5-round burst and show you how far we can take this ESG B-10. We are now backed away to around 30 feet away. So this is going to be on the far end of what you call a CQB environment for the ESG B-10. It is going to be set to 5-round burst, and we're going to see how effective it is at distance. As you can see, with 0.2 gram BBs, it was extremely effective and even completely neutralized the target. So you can even tell it is an extremely powerful weapon, even at 30 feet away. Again, fellow Helldivers, I implore you to practice the bullpup reload. It really helps with that extended magazine release, but nonetheless, practice makes perfect. We are now at 50 feet away. This is what we will consider the maximum effective engagement distance for the ESG B-10, because this is a purpose-built CQB weapon. So I will now demonstrate a 5-round burst to see what it will do.
Definitely a big spread on that one.
The spread is definitely getting bigger. So having a large group of terminids. Oh, there we go. Again, extremely powerful with the knockdown capability, but just shooting it again, just noticing the spread of the BBs.
Definitely a nice sized cone.
Yes, it will definitely be really effective against crowds of terminids and automatons wherever the galaxy takes you. But we're starting to lose a little bit of range and distance. Maybe we could take it out to 60 and maybe 70 feet and see what it can do. The ESG 10 has surprised both of us so far in testing that it can, in theory, reach out a little bit farther than 50 feet. So theory will only take you so far. So we will now test it at the Super Earth training facility. Isaiah, go ahead and take it away.
Good. Still getting hit. Still hitting my target every so
It is
often.
now starting to drop. So as you will notice, Isaiah will begin to compensate a little bit and lob the BBs a little higher. So as you notice, with the pattern of the BBs, you will be getting around 50% successful hit rate and anything farther than 50 feet. So you use this to last resort, or if you have extra ammo to take you on your Helldives. However, we advise for maximum effectiveness, engage your targets at 50 feet or less. Fellow Helldiver Isaiah, please give us your honest first impressions upon shooting the new ESG 10.
Thank you, Helldiver boys. Yes, this is going to be probably one of the coolest shotguns that you can use as a Helldiver. Incredibly viable option for every Helldiver out there, especially if you're looking for a nice, lightweight, and compact primary to use, specifically against Terminids. Again, you can use it against automatons, but again, this is going to be meant for closer range engagements. So when they are swarming you, this is going to be an absolute lifesaver.
I couldn't agree more with you, Isaiah, because when I dive in Terminid controlled planets, I usually run an autocannon because of how versatile it is. However, for the up close and personal engagements, the ESG 10 is such a nice compact option. It doesn't take up too much space on your body because, as you know, we will run the autocannon and the support backpack, which already takes up a lot of room. So I think this will be a very powerful asset to all of our fellow Helldivers out there.
Couldn't agree more.
It's so freaking hot.
Hey, Isaiah, shut it with the treason talk.
Coming back from the shooting test, the ESG 10 was an absolute blast to shoot, and you can unload hundreds, thousands of BBs really quickly on the airsoft field. Now, my only gripe about this gun is that there is no adjustable hop-up. There's not even a fixed hop-up, so you're pretty limited to just using 0.2 gram BBs and just seeing how far the BBs will take you. But I will also point out that the lower you are on your gas on the gun, the shorter your range becomes. So you will have to be pretty aware and cognizant about how much gas is left on the gun. Speaking about the gas consumption on the ESG-10 was pretty moderate, especially when you rapid fire it. Of course, it's going to consume more gas more quickly. So with that being said, we were able to, when we really try to stretch it out, probably got around to like 2.5 magazines of the included OEM G&G magazine. So if you plan on taking this for longer hell dives, make sure to bring with you extra green gas on your person to constantly refill this bad boy. Range and accuracy for the ESG-10 is kind of a moot point because G&G has specifically developed the ESG-10 to be a CQB monster. You're supposed to take this thing into close quarters and just instantly clear out hallways, clear out rooms as fast as you can without thinking too much about aiming and placing your shots well. That's not what the ESG-10 was designed to do. So with that being said, we can only really recommend you use this gun on indoor airsoft fields in CQB environments. And if you bring this out to like an outdoor field where the engagement distances are longer, you're gonna have a really rough time. So now comes the price of the G&G ESG-10. I really hope all of you have been waiting with great anticipation, and I hope you have been saving your requisition slips and your super credits, because as of right now at airsoftgi.com, the G&G ESG-10 gas-powered semi-automatic shotgun retails for $356. And make sure to take advantage of the Wombo Combo for automatic free shipping and reward store credit. $356 is nothing to laugh about, and it squarely puts the ESG-10 on the higher end of airsoft guns, and I don't blame G&G at all for that. It probably took a lot of R&D to get the ESG-10 from development and bring it to us, the airsoft players. And this is a very unique and cool looking airsoft gun that I don't think any other airsoft gun quite really does or matches on the airsoft field. We will now receive another expert opinion from our fellow veteran helldiver, Isaiah.
Hello, citizens of Super Earth. Today we're going to be taking a look at, again,
Where is your armor?
I took it off. It's uncomfortable.
You're supposed to be representing Super Earth's finest.
We're only doing the table talk. I can take it off when we're just doing this portion.
This is borderline treason talk.
But anyway, disregarding all of that, I actually am a big fan of the ESG 10. It's incredibly lightweight. I love the blend of both metal and polymer. It feels incredibly comfortable. I am not opposed to the price point that G&G has put out there, considering, like you mentioned previously, the R&D it took to make this gun.
I would say for what you get, this is a very fair deal, especially in light of G&G's history of releasing very expensive airsoft guns.
Yes, I am not usually a big fan of their pricing. However, this makes 100% sense, and I am also in agreement with you that this is a platform that doesn't require any sort of modification. This is meant to be a fun gun. You pay the price once, you don't have to spend any more into upgrading the performance, because the performance is, technically speaking, already there. This actually is incredibly satisfying to shoot. Being able to choose between 5 to 10 shots is an absolute blast.
So you have freedom, and then you have even more freedom. Correct.
Absolutely.
Yeah, at least we don't have treasonous talk from you on that regard.
No, absolutely not. There are a lot of bullpups that exist out in Airsoft that maybe miss the mark, I would say, maybe not the most
Lots
practical.
of compromises
Exactly,
to be made.
exactly.
Yes.
But I do love that this feels functional, even down to the handguard and the carry handle, where you do get that monolithic rail on there for you to put whatever optics of your choosing and whatever accessories, both on the handguard itself here. You just get a lot of options.
I would say the carrying handle is essential for us Helldivers, especially when you wear the armored helmets and the masks. It really helps you get a clear sight picture. Not that you need to with the ESG 10, but the option is available to you.
And have you seen the size of the bugs we have to take down? There's really not much of a need for optics, but
yes.
It is nice to have it.
It is nice to have. However, I will say for me, my biggest gripe is no hop-up whatsoever.
That is definitely a downside. However, I'm willing to forgive it considering the sheer amount of firepower that you are willing to project in one direction. Like you said, anyone on the other end of this, be damned.
Yes, I will agree. Maybe it is a reasonable trade-off because how many BBs you're pouring downrange, which is great. But you know, if you look at other gas-powered shotguns out there, like let's say the Jag Arm Scattergun, it is a pump action. It is slower than the ESG 10,
That's true.
But it has a fixed hop-up where you can use 0.25 gram BBs and it will send them sailing for longer distances.
True, however, you don't get the ability to do 10 rounds either, though.
That's true, and it's not semi-automatic either.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you, fellow Helldiver Isaias, for giving us your expert opinions on the G&G ESG 10. As you may know, very soon we'll see many Helldivers jumping into hostile environments that will rely and depend their life on the ESG 10, and I'm sure that your opinions and your advice will help them go a long way.
No, absolutely. For the sake of everyone on Super Earth, I am very happy to be here and give my opinions on this.
But for liberty's sake, next time when you appear on camera, you must represent Super Earth's finest, and I expect you to be in full battle dress uniform as per the code of Super Earth Armed Forces.
We're not on duty right now, but regardless, thank you guys so much for watching this review of the G&G ESG 10 gas shotgun. If you like the content that you are seeing, make sure that you hit that like button. Let us know you guys want us to continue putting out all this amazing content out there. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that bell icon as well so you're notified every time we drop new content on the channel.
And if you would like to directly support the Super Earth war effort, please make sure to support AirsoftGI.com, as they are our biggest and greatest arms dealer in the Super Earth military industrial complex, and that will help keep the lights on and the camera rolling to give you more crucial information on this galactic war. My name is Super Citizen Boaz,
I'm Super Citizen Isaias.
and we'll see you next time, Helldivers.